Oh, yeah, seasonal allergies gotta be. Oh, fuck. Ugh. It's the second take. Shooting this video, knowing me, I'm probably gonna have to do a third. My last camera decided to not sync the audio correctly, but I am here to give you survival tips for college. As you guys know, I am a connoisseur, a savant of university, as is evidenced by my Penn State shirt. Penn State, a school that I did so well at, and that was very accommodating. So rule number 1 of going to college: don't do anything I did. I did everything wrong. Don't. What do I know? I was like 18. When you're 18, you don't know anything. Rule number 1 for surviving college: don't go to college. Please don't go to college. It's a mistake. I remember the first time I ever went to Penn State, main campus. I toured main campus in December of 2016. Literally the day after Betsy DeVos was confirmed as being our new Secretary of Education. That should have been a red flag. That should have been a really obvious red flag. That was like speaking in my ear, whispering in my ear, saying, hey, listen, school's about to get expensive. Don't do it. Wait a couple of years. Maybe it'll be possible then. Like, it's so much time and money, and your mental health will go away. I pissed away any mental health that I had left after enduring high school. Okay, so say in this hypothetical scenario, you are gonna make the mistake I did and go to college, and you're ballsy enough to do that. Good for you. Really, really good for you. Rule number 2, survival rule number 2. If you ignore rule number 1 and go to college, read your goddamn syllabus. You know how some professors will like hand you your syllabus and also hand you like the syllabus quiz, which is like this 10-question thing that's like to make sure you read the syllabus, but really all you're gonna do is take it home, just figure out what you need, and then look up those specific things and just skim it and ignore everything else. Don't do that. Read the syllabus. Every student should have a laptop or some computer available to them, probably a laptop. If you have a laptop, there's this nice little widget called Calendar that you can use. Open it up, program all the relevant dates and events from your syllabus into that calendar, and nothing will ever creep up on you. Nothing. You'll never miss anything. You'll get a little thing that like pops up the day before before an assignment is due and tell you that, hey, tomorrow this assignment is due. If you're on your computer as much as I am, you won't ever miss a thing. Second, reading the syllabus is actually going to come in handy for rule number 3 as well. Rule number 3 is don't ever buy textbooks. Don't buy your textbooks. You go to like the university store, and you know how some textbooks will be like $200-$300. It's a book. Not only is it a book, but it's a book from which you can get all the resources in it for free off of Google. What you do is you read the syllabus, you figure out which pages and things are going to be relevant, go to your university library, rent the book for 2 hours, shove that shit in the printer, and then print out the relevant pages, staple them together, and you've got yourself a nice little mini textbook that only has the stuff you need, and everything else can literally be got in like 15 seconds with a Google search on your fucking phone. And don't rent books either. Guys, you might think that renting books is a great and inexpensive way to get out of buying them. But trust me, renting a book is a good way to make sure that you have it for like a couple of months. You don't absorb any of the relevant information, because most college textbooks, to get everything in them into your mind, you actually have to study them for years, not the allotted amount of time to pass one class. I'm serious. There are books that are like 400 pages, and it's explaining to you intricate, detailed instructions on how to code in C++, and it's a thing that takes years to master. It's not economical or practical to have a book like that for 4 or 5 months at a time. You're not going to be able to understand and read the entire thing in that amount of time, on top of everything else that you need to do. So just don't rent the book. Go to the library, take it out for 2 hours, and print the relevant pages. Even if you're renting a book, it still will cost like $50 to $80. At least that's what it cost for me at Penn State Harrisburg. $80, and you get a book for 4 months. $80. And what happens at the end? You give the book back. Think about that. What did you get for your $80? You know what I could buy instead for $80? I don't, because I don't have a script. Rule number 3 of going to college: don't be stuck up. Do fun things. I didn't do anything fun, so I'm telling you to do stuff that is fun. I focused on school, and the result of me focusing hardcore on school is, yeah, it sounds good in theory, but by focusing on school and cramming to do stuff and cramming to try and pass classes that I was already doomed to fail from the start, was a great way to piss away my mental health and all of my money. So go to a couple parties. Who cares? Everyone does that in college. Go to a concert. Go to a music festival. Get drunk and puke in your friend's purse. How about that? That sounds like fun. No one is going to care if you got drunk in college. Everyone accepts that everyone else has probably gotten drunk once in college. This is your last chance to do anything before someone straps a desk to your ass for the rest of your life. Have fun at college. Some people will say that it's going to be the funnest part of your life. That depends on what you make of it. Anyways, I will see you guys next week with another rant.